Today we're... Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today we're having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series Marvel's Nova. This figure was released as part of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie assortment, although he did not appear in the film and is based on his appearance in the comic book. Here is a look at the packaging. Alright y'all, so like with the Cosmic Iron Man figure that I just reviewed, I wasn't planning to get this figure. Don't know a whole lot about Nova, other than there seems to be some sort of connection to Guardians of the Galaxy in the comic books. But since I had to get him to get the Groot Build-A-Figure part, I thought I'd go ahead and review him for you guys, see how you like him. The sculpt doesn't seem to be too bad. He looks a little bit more visually interesting than the Iron Man figure I just reviewed, but still doesn't appear to be anything absolutely stellar. The paint scheme is similar to that Iron Man figure also in that it's a metallic color. In this case, it's a very nice shade of blue. And he has some gold around the armor as well. The figure also appears to have a pretty nice amount of articulation on him, which, is pretty consistent with most recent Marvel Legends figures. Give you a close-up of Nova. As you can see, he's got a mask on him. He looks a little bit like Magneto to me. The eyes are just kind of whited out. He's got these black lines. You can kind of see at the top of him. I don't know if that's supposed to mean he's like looking up or something, kind of like he's maybe having a medical issue. I don't know. But, that's him. That's his helmet. It's also got like that red star thing on it. The rest of the outfit, looks all right. I mean, it kind of almost looks like a face. It kind of looks like those are eyes, and then a nose, and the belt looks like a mouth, with these things being ears. And it's pretty armored up. There's another star on the back. There's got a lot of lines to it. So, it definitely looks pretty heavy duty. Definitely so. But, all in all, not too bad of a sculpt. Now, one thing that's good about this figure compared to the Iron Man figure is that he does have a similar kind of shoulder pads, but these ones are connected to his, shoulder area next to the neck, whereas the Iron Man, if you recall, had two holes on his actual shoulders. That way when you moved him up, they would hit around his head or his shoulders and they'd pop off. This is a good solution to that, and I haven't actually seen this before on any other similar figure, so, kudos to Hasbro for doing this. It's just kind of like, why didn't they provide that to the Iron Man figure also, since they're in the same wave? Who knows? But either way, this is a really good alternative to having them, right here on the shoulders where they fall off easily. In the way of articulation, Nova has a ball joint here at the head. He's also got a bend at the neck, and look how much movement he's got. That's a really nice amount of downward movement. Up seems to be pretty average, but it goes down a whole lot. Like, why can't they do that to all figures? I don't know. Something like that would definitely come in handy in Iron Man figures, especially if they were able to get it to go back all the way. But either way, quite nice. He's got ball joints here at the shoulders. He's got rotations at the biceps, double bends at the elbows, and like what we saw with Iron Man, there is a little bit of gumminess here, with that joint. But it's not quite as bad as with Iron Man. It's not quite as bad as with Star-Lord either, as we saw. There's also a little bit of armor that's kind of built into his forearm, and he's got hinges there at the wrists. Figure has ab crunch at the abdomen, swivel at the waist, hinging at the hips. It's got a cut at the thigh. It's got double bends at the knees, hinges at the ankles, and then a rocker swivel as well. No accessories are included with Nova other than the Groot Build-A-Figure right arm. And, as you can see here, it looks pretty nice. It's got a hinge here at the shoulder with a rotation at the bicep, double bend there at the elbow, and then hinges at the wrist. So as you can see, our Groot figure is just about to be completed. Now that we have our right arm, we can go ahead and attach it by placing it into the socket in the figure's upper torso, and it's snapped in place. And there you go. Now our Groot figure is complete, and how awesome does he look? He's also so huge, I can't even get him into the full frame of the camera. I gotta hold it so that you can see the whole thing. And he's definitely tall. Look how big he is in comparison to Nova, which Nova's at 6 inches tall. So Groot's probably at least a good 10 inches tall or so. But we will get you a full Groot review in our next video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series 6-inch Nova figure. All in all, it's an okay figure. Like I said, the only reason I acquired it was so that I could get the Groot part to build my Groot figure. But, I mean, overall, it's not too bad. I mean, the detail and sculpt on him are very nice. He definitely looks like a comic book-based figure, though. The paint on him is quite nice as well. He's got plenty of articulation. And I like the way that Hasbro did the shoulder pads on him. That way they don't fall off when you move his arms around. All in all, pretty good figure. If you like the Marvel comics, then you're probably going to like this figure. I'm probably not going to keep him, but I will admit he's not too bad of a figure. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time. Bye-bye.